I've been sent here for... Okay. I need someone who can speak English.
Yes.
I was told to come here if I want to make a complaint about the police. I have been to the Ministry of Security Interior, explaining what happened, and I have to log a case against police officers.
Okay, just come in. I'll see if someone can have you. Take a seat.
If you can also tell them that I've been to the European Parliament, I've been to Human Rights Commission in Strasbourg about what happened.
Yeah, please take a seat.
Why am I telling you in the hallway?
Please?
Why am I telling you in the hallway?
Yes.
I have a complaint to
Just a
make.
resume of your problem.
I have a complaint to make against the police.
Okay. What's your name, please?
Barry Fraser.
Yes.
B-A-R-R-I-E.
I.
I-E.
Yes.
Fraser.
Reason.
Basically, to cut a long story short, I've been in Luxembourg about 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
Your police have terrorized me ever since I've been here.
Yes.
I've been attacked several times, so one of your Luxembourg government officials actually came with me to the airport police, yes? They refused to log the crime of the attack. They said, go to the headquarters. I went to the headquarters, both me and Roman Bauer, and he knows the chief of police for Luxembourg. He plays soccer with you guys, so he's very well connected to the police.
What's the name of the police?
He's not a police officer, he works for the government and he plays soccer with you.
Okay.
We sat in there for over 2 hours and explained the crime of theft in one of the youth hostels and the fact that I was continually getting attacked. The female officer then decided to not give her name.
Attacked by who? By which person you were attacked?
Do you want me to tell you what happened, or do you want me to detail the whole crime of what happened?
No, just a short resume.
Right, so I've been in 3 of your hostels, yes?
Mm-hmm.
In Hollyfels, Luxembourg, and Asch, physically threatened, theft. One of them I got poisoned in the center one, black spewing out my mouth, constant threats from staff, coming in the shower when I'm naked, threats in the shower when I'm naked.
Where was that?
So I can't jump all over the place, yes? If you want to ask me questions, I can tell you. If you want to tell me what the complaint is about the police, I can tell you. Which one would you rather me do?
That was a short.
So your police officer refused to log the crime, refused to give her name.
I'm not a police officer.
I didn't see you were.
Okay.
I said, you're a police officer.
We are not from the police.
No, but you inspect the police, yes? So it's illegal in any country to record a crime and not give the reference number. Even Roman spoke to her for about 20 minutes, like, you have to give us a reference number. The police officer of Luxembourg said, don't talk to him, meaning me. He said, I had a very bizarre conversation, I don't understand it, what they're doing is illegal, but they said they would send me the crime report to my house. I said, okay, that's fine. They escorted us out to headquarters, that was 8 weeks ago. Roman is now being told that he can't contact me, the police refused to contact me. The second incident, when I was in a public library in Bilbao, the university, yes? So I have a lot of evidence against my employer in Germany, which is worth hundreds of thousands of euros. So I'm getting my evidence together. Security in that university called 2 of your police officers who appeared from nowhere. I said, what's the problem? They said, oh, we have a directive from Germany. I said, what directive?
I'm a comic.
Okay. What directive? We can't tell you here. I said, have I committed a crime? No. Am I getting arrested? No. I said, well, I've got work to do. I'm not going with you. They said, you have to, so students are now gathering everywhere, yes? Leave them alone, leave them alone. They took my passports. I said, so what happens if I don't go with you? They said, we'll put you in handcuffs and we'll throw you in the van. So I got in the car, and they're making racist comments the whole time I'm in the car. I get to Esk station. I said, what's the problem? Come inside. So they sit me down. They said, what's your address? I said, I have no idea what's going on. I'm not saying anything until I get a lawyer. Okay, you can go. There was no directive. I said, why did you do that? You know what he said? You're going to get terrorized by the police until you go back to Germany. So you can't, so I want to know what happened with that crime, because we were in there for 2 hours. No report, no name, no number, constant threats. I've had police out. Do you think it's normal for police, and trust me, I'm 41, I've lived all over the world, yes? Since I tried to make that log on that crime, on JFK Boulevard, yes, considering my situation is political, is it normal, unless I'm in South Central LA, to flick on your siren, flick on your lights, 10 seconds before you come past me, and then 10 seconds once you go past me, switch them off? 17 times in the space of 10 minutes. Then It's not the police, but it's the ambulance. They're doing the same thing. An ambulance driver almost ran me over in Edelbrook, and when I got out of pharmacy yesterday on the way, last week on the way to Belval, unbelievably, an ambulance got out in a gas station, put gas in, and gave me a death sign from an ambulance driver. I'm like, this is out of control. So
We are not responsible for the ambulance, right?
No, I know. I'm just telling you what I'm up against here, yes? Because clearly this is a small country. I've worked for Bank of America, Royal Bank of Canada, Bank of Montreal, Formula One. I have a huge legal battle against SAP. I thought I could come to Luxembourg, get an IT job, and go back. And I have been terrorized by the police to the point I don't even feel safe in a police station, because when I try to go back and say, where is this report? They get extremely aggressive and I leave. So I need to know what happened to that report, who that person was, what happened to it. Because I contacted Roman, I can give you Roman's details, because he can verify it. He sat there with me.
Okay. But in any case, we are not able to receive your to receive your complaint in English. You have to come back next week with.
Do you have contact details?
Yes.
Can I email it to you in French?
You can speak French. That's Dutch.
What I'm saying is, if you give me a contact detail, I will translate what I have into French from someone I know. And I can email it to you. And therefore it's in
You are
writing.
able to come back next week, no?
But I can't speak French.
But we are organizing a translator.
Okay, so let's do both. If you give me contact details, I will email you in French what I can over the weekend. So it will make it much easier when I come back next week with the translator to get this
So
resolved.
in any case, you have to come back.
Oh yeah, okay. But can I get contact details?
Yes.
Okay. What day? Can it be Monday?
Yes, Monday.
And I'm just taking a walk. Well, so am I. I can't speak Luxembourgish.
changer pas le temps, automatisch. Weil ich keine, verstehst du, nicht mehr die Runde multipliziert mit 4 habe ich nichts mehr, keine runden Conge mehr, verstehst du? 2 Stunden 23 und die kann ich da nehmen, wie du willst. Ich sage jetzt mal blöd gesagt, du kannst nehmen, wie du willst, zum Beispiel mal mit, ja, von 3 bis 4, du kannst aber auch sagen,
Ja, merci bien. Je profite, je direct une CET. Je me fais un rendez-vous. Ich muss weg. Ja.
Hi. Fucking asshole. been open before next week. I already raised it to the Human Commission in Strasbourg, European Parliament, and Justice. So I've been told after going through those three, I have to log it here. It's horrendous.
So that's our internet system. There we have the address.
Okay.
There's a button. You push on that button. You directly access our
My
mailbox.
computer's quite old, yeah? Will it
Yeah,
open?
that will work. No problem. And here you have the addresses, emails.
Who does that
This
email
goes-
go to? You?
No,
The office.
yes, the office. Office and secretariat.
And what time is the appointment on Monday? Because
That we will see. We will contact you.
I don't have a lot of time, eh? This is going on
Yeah,
a
you have
long
to
time.
take time.
Yeah, but the thing is,
Yeah,
sir,
that's no. That's the thing. You have to take time.
well, if your police officers acted properly, this has gone on 8 weeks.
That we will check. Okay. You make us a mail with a few explanations, and then we will call back. We'll contact you by mail, whatever, and then we will fix it.
What I will tell you, since I'm in here, if this doesn't get resolved, apart from the first attack, because that wasn't dealt with properly by the police, I've now been attacked several times. So if something happens to me, and you guys can't organize a translator, then it's on your head, because I've already
Yeah,
told...
sure. Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
all I'm
Yeah,
saying...
no problem. Yeah.
But
Okay.
you
I explained you everything you have to know.
don't care. The thing is, I've told you...
Yeah,
it's-
if you see
I-
that this way, that's your problem. Okay?
No, but you're walking away.
No.
I'm
I
telling you...
explained you
I'm
what
te-
you have to do.
Sir, I
You make us a
understand.
mail with the explanations,
I get
with
it.
your complaint,
I get it.
and then we will contact you to
Je
fix the
comprends.
appointment.
Je comprends. What I'm saying is, as soon as I told you the severity of my situation, your whole body language and what came out of your mouth was, I don't care. All I've told you
Okay.
was, I've gone to the Human Rights and European
If
Parliament.
that's your opinion.
It's not an opinion, I'm
Yeah,
41
sure.
years old.
No,
See, you're cutting me off, you won't even let me finish my sentence.
everything's clear. You have all you need.
In police, I'm training body language, voice language, so am I. I get what you're doing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm good. Thanks. What?
Yeah. Take your papers.
I am. So at this point, you're not going to give me a time scale, no?
Excuse me?
You can't give me a time scale of when you can get a translator.
No.
No. So it probably won't happen, right?
Of course it will happen.
All I will say is, if it's not done next week, and I'll have to contact my friend in the States, then I will go to the ministry. Because I've asked basically, if you guys don't do, no, I'm not having a go at you,
That's
yeah?
your right.
Yeah. Can I ask one question? Not related to you.
Yeah.
Anywhere I've been in the world, yes? Whether it's me or it's nothing. If a police officer logs a crime, by law, that police officer has to give, not necessarily the name, but that person's badge number and the reference number of the crime. No?
No.
That's, no?
No.
So if I log a crime, that person, well, I've just gone to the ministry
Yeah.
and contacted other countries. Unless your country acts completely differently from everyone else, it is a crime.
That's possible.
Really?
Yeah.
Because on any other... So, if you log...
Also,
Op de bank kan je het nog niet
also ich will eine Referenznummer von länger Plan.
Ja, rechtstreeks.
Ja.
But if
You just get from the police, you get a reference number
No, I got
from the
nothing. No,
complaint.
that's what I'm asking. The reference number.
Yeah,
they
the
refused
reference
that.
number from what? The complaint.
So I went with a Luxembourgish government official, yes, to make
Yeah.
so I felt comfortable. We went through the whole crime. She wrote the whole report. I said, "Can I have the reference number?" I know I don't get the whole complaint until the end, but can I get the reference number? No. Can I get your badge number? No. Can I ask who I'm talking to? No. Roman, who knows the chief of police, said, why are we getting treated like this? You need to give us at least a reference. I know I don't get the report, but by law I have to get the reference number. No, I was the one who got attacked. What I'm saying is...
You got attacked? Okay.
Yes. So what I'm saying is, the guy who actually came with me, he plays soccer with you at headquarters, right? Even he said, they have to... He argued with her for half an hour. Give me a reference number. And all she said was, I'll send it to you in the mail. That was 8 weeks ago, and still no report. And what's happened is, I've now been attacked 3-4 more times. And the thing is, I came to Luxembourg.
But it was a third person, that wasn't a police officer. It was just
one of the one of the attacks was a police officer.
Okay, so
I told him about it.
okay.
I was basically in the library.
So when did it happen?
I was in the library in Esk studying because I'm an IT manager. Yes, I have a big legal case in Germany. 2 police officers came in, called by security. Because security were harassing me. They came in while I was having a shower. I made complaint to the librarian.
But you didn't take a shower in the library?
No. I'm taking Chinese lessons in the university, yes? Downstairs in the basement is a public shower where you can go in if you played sports. That's where I was. So what I'm saying is security guards came in, female staff.
That's for students. Do you have a student license?
Can you let me finish?
Yeah, but still, it's for students.
So when I went there, they said you have the use of the facilities and the administration and the other
students.
No, they knew that.
Yeah. So why are you in university? It's for students.
So it's a public library, yes, and I'm in the university for Chinese lessons.
I will check that.
Okay, because will you let me finish? So 2 of your police officers came, right? They then said, "Can you let me finish?" You asked me a question.
But maybe it's easy. You told us before that you know someone that could translate all your stuff. That you have.
You asked me a question. Can I finish it?
But it would be easier. So you come back later. You just write down all
you asked
you know.
me a question. Let me finish it. 2 police officers. So 2 police officers came to the university. Yes, they said we have a directive from Germany. I said, what directive? Students started to say, leave him alone. He's just studying. Right? It's a public library. Anyone can study there. Anybody. There's lots of people who are not students who are there. They said, if you don't come with us, we'll put you in handcuffs. I said, have I committed a crime? No. Am I getting arrested? No. I said, well, I'm not going. I got work to do. We'll put you in handcuffs. They physically threatened me to the point I had to get in the car, making racial comments, took me all the way to Esk police station. I said, so what is this? They're like, what's your name? I said, I'm not saying anything until I find a lawyer because I don't know what's going on. Okay, you can go. There's no directive. And what he said was, you'll be terrorized in Luxembourg until you go back to Germany. That's an act of terror. You can't do that. The whole thing was bogus. He said, yeah, you made it up and you get that.
It was in which university?
Bilbao. Out of completely nowhere. And I was in that police station less than 20 seconds and he went, for no reason. And you know the other thing is, my suitcase that has my clothes, I'm traveling a lot, right? Because I've been in Strasbourg, I've been in the human rights. Your staff called me a terrorist and said that's a bomb. To be talking like that is so dangerous, it's unbelievable. You can't talk like that. After he looked at the UK and Canadian passport, said, are you a terrorist? What? Really?
But if you really have time this weekend, just write down all you know
with
all the details.
I will translate as much as I can and send it to you before Monday. I don't have
even
a lot.
Police station, you know, an address, stuff like that. Just write it down. It's
Yes. But what I'm saying is, I've been to the European Parliament, the administration, everything. I went to the Ministry of Security. They're the ones who told me to come here. This has gone on for almost 2 months. Even Roman, who knows the chief of the police, is scared. Even he's like, I'm scared of this. I don't know what's going on. It's not right. I have no crimes for my name. I can give you the guy's name who works in the government.
Yeah, write down the name, telephone number, everything you know. Just would make our work fun.
They made me look like an idiot to call that a bomb. They even opened my suitcase. You can't do that, man. It's a public library, for God's sake.
That's why you need to know all the
Oh, I know that. Wait.
There are certain legal bases. We have to check the way you will explain everything. Have to check if it's right or wrong.
Ask Roman purely about the first one. To not give me a reference number is criminal. I actually went down to the human rights. Human rights said what would happen here was criminal. They have it. There's a judge in Brussels that also has it. And I've given it to the President of the European Parliament. I could have easily died between what's happened at the police station and now from that not being dealt with properly. Easily could have died.
Don't forget all the stuff with the ambulance, what you told before.
That was, you know what, it's so surreal now what's going on. I feel like I'm in the Twilight
That's already
Zone.
done.
Yeah, I know. Go.